Good morning and welcome to Indonesia's second largest city, Surabaya. We actually arrived a couple of days ago after taking the compartment suite train from Yogyakarta and have been enjoying the Morazen Hotel, having a dip in the spa, going to the gym and relax. For the next couple of days we will be showing you everything that the capital of East Java has to offer. It is a very, very overlooked city in Indonesia. It really is the gateway to visit the volcanoes and the waterfalls, but it plays a very important role in the fight for independence in Indonesia and is actually nicknamed the City of Heroes.
We are prepared to explore Surabaya today. We've had our breakfast, which consisted of some funny looking juices and a donut wall. I swear we're going to leave this country with blooming diabetes. But our first stop in Surabaya is actually something we can see from our bedroom window, a Soviet submarine.
When we arrived late at night, we didn't realise that we were right next to this Soviet submarine, but we woke up, looked out our window, and we're like, what the hell is that? And then we did some research. We always do our research of like best things to do in the city. And this thing right here popped up.
It's actually called the Monument Kapal Selam, and it is the largest submarine monument in Asia. I don't know if that's such a title to hold on to, but it's pretty cool. We've got to buy our tickets. It says 15,000 each, so let's hope we can try and go inside.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I can't see you. Hello. Can I have 2 tickets, please? Makasih. Thank you so much. Okay. 15,000, just under £1. Let's go inside the submarine.
Hello.
Hello.
Makasih.
Sama-sama.
We can go inside?
Yes.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. This is so unique. There's even little cafes set outside. This is so cool. So, which stairs do you want to go in, front or back?
Who would have thought that in the city of Surabaya you would find an old Soviet submarine? It was actually gifted to Indonesia in 1962 by the USSR and was open to the public in 1998. It sits here now to commemorate the Navy of Indonesia and the fight for independence that the country and the city of Surabaya had.
This was actually one of 12 vessels that the USSR donated to Indonesia, and they used this one in 1962 to transport arms around the country. How cool is that? We are really excited to share with you planning, something that we have recently been using on our trip here in Indonesia, and you'll want to listen, so stay tuned to see how you could be entered to win $100. Planning is a travel booking platform that brings recommendations from travel experts and creators instead of biased, anonymous reviews. So you can feel confident about what you are booking, which I think is super important, especially if you're booking a special trip or you want to make sure that you find the best hotel. With planning, you can book stays and experiences worldwide, and by using the QR code here or clicking the link in the description, you can actually save up to 40% off hotels when you use planning. However, if you sign up today, you will be entered into a draw to win $100 towards your next stay on planning, which is an absolute massive deal just for you. Hello.
Hello.
Can I take your ticket?
Oh, do you have the ticket?
I think so. Here we go. It's been ripped twice.
Makasih.
Okay,
Thank you.
Where do we go?
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's in here?
Oh, wow. They've actually kept the inside of the submarine. I presume how it was when it was a working vessel.
Oh my god, look at this.
You can see all the past captains and commanders.
This is really cool. I didn't realise inside was going to be kept original. I love this. Look at this sign. Don't sleep here,
Who's
please.
coming in? Who's coming in going, you know what, I'm going to have a sleep?
That's exactly what I want to do.
This is really unique. They've kept everything as how it would have been. This is, again, one of the captains, I presume, bunks. Can you imagine sleeping on this tiny bed and being underwater for I don't even know, weeks, months on end? You would get extremely claustrophobic. I presume this is like an engine room. Have I got to get through that?
I don't think these submarines were made for people like us, because that is quite a tight fit. You gonna make it?
Let me try. Oh, I'm bumping into things. I'm gonna hit my head 100%.
Watch your head.
Oh wow.
See what I mean?
Now this really is the engine room.
Yeah, I think it was made for people that were 4 foot tall, but it's so cool. I have no idea what any of this actually does. Oh, what's that? Look at this. I'm the captain now. Oh, you can actually use this to see. I presume you'd be able to see out through a tiny little porthole, but yeah, it's very claustrophobic under here.
Crazy to think that this was built back in the USSR in the days of Khrushchev, post World War II, and probably for the start of the Cold War. I bet they had no idea that this particular vessel would have ended up in the city of Surabaya. I'm not particularly, oh my gosh, Molly, I don't think I can get through here. Claustrophobic, but can you imagine if there was like an emergency on board and you needed to rush to one of the other engine rooms and you've got to crawl through that? Makassi, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. So sweet. And such a cool memorial, tourist, whatever you want to call it, you know. I love a weird and wacky tourist attraction, you know. So many cities have the same things to see. Not many have a 1958 Soviet submarine, and we were the only ones visiting. Why? Even if I was a local, like, you think as a kid you can pay less than $1 and you can mess around in like an old submarine. Honestly, it's really cool. Which one do you recommend? What is most famous?
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti? Okay, we have 2 Tutti Frutti. Two.
What do you want? 2 flavor?
Oh.
You choose one. Vanilla, chocolate, mocha, raspberry or strawberry.
Oh, 1 vanilla, 1 strawberry.
1 vanilla, 1 strawberry.
Yes, please. Makassi, thank you very much. How cool is this place? This seems to be a running theme throughout the cities of Indonesia. Similarly to in Jakarta, they have a century-old ice cream shop that is, again, only a 5-minute walk from our hotel. This place is actually called Zangrandi Ice Cream, and it's been here since 1930. We were recommended to come here because it's so famous. Anything that's been in a city for almost a century is worth visiting. You can see the layers of history, you can see the photos behind of what this place used to look like with the old retro cars. It's very cool.
The lady from our hotel said you must visit here, because if you haven't, then you haven't experienced Surabaya. So I'm excited. Basically, they said it was created by an Italian. Of course, what were the Italians
Mario or
doing?
Luigi?
Roberto. Hello.
You can see.
Vanilla.
And strawberry.
Oh, these look
Makassi,
so cute.
thank you so much. Look at these, you can have strawberry.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty. So these are the original ice cream from 1930. It hasn't been around since 1930, but this is the recipe from 1930. Tutti Frutti with strawberry flavour, and it's in like a triangle shape. Do you know what? It's so blimmin' hot. This is so needed. How are you supposed to eat it? Just like that.
Scoop it, it's ice cream.
Yeah, I know, but it's like extra hard ice cream. That's really nice. Tastes like bubblegum. And the Tutti Frutti is pretty cute.
You're probably thinking, Soviet submarine, Italian ice cream, are you even in Indonesia? But this just shows the layers. Oh, I can't cut into it, it's thick.
I told you.
Oh, that's a nice bit of history.
You're gonna get brain freeze.
Almost tastes like alcohol.
Is it?
It's strong.
You better treat it.
There's like some, I don't know. I'm not sure I like it.
That was a bargain. They were £2 each, 40,000 Indonesian rupiah, and I actually quite liked it. Mine didn't taste.
It was the vanilla was horrible.
No, I actually quite liked it. But Surabaya actually means shark and crocodile, and I believe it means it's like the protection of the city. You will actually see sharks and crocodiles surrounding the city as you walk around. It's actually extremely walkable, and you can sort of marvel at the Dutch colonial buildings that they've kept in really good condition.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I was expecting from Surabaya, but it probably wasn't this. I didn't expect it to be this built up after visiting Bandung and Yogyakarta, which were very quaint, felt very small, flat cities. This is very, very built up, very much like the modern areas of Jakarta, the SCBD, central Jakarta. You've got shiny new condos in front of me, and then alongside it the Dutch colonial buildings. I like it a lot. It's like Molly said, a very walkable, I'd say a very livable city. So we were just walking along Tanjungan Street, which is sort of like the main pedestrian shopping street in Surabaya. Should we go for it?
Yeah, might as well.
And we spotted, look, it's like an old decommissioned aeroplane. I don't know if we should really be walking in here, but
Look at the birds.
oh yeah, they got doves. I'm not interested in doves. I can see the plane.
We can see the plane?
No?
No?
Ah,
Okay, what is it?
I can see photo of plane.
Sorry, maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yeah,
Is it a restaurant or
Cafe.
cafe? But
Oh, it's
at the
really
moment,
cool.
is it a real plane?
Not plan. Yeah, AirAsia.
Air Asia.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that's really cool.
thank you, my friend Makassi.
Thank you so much.
I will come back when it reopens. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, from here I can see. I will show you quickly. Ah, look at that. So they're turning it into a cafe, and they said it was an old. Goodbye, Makassi.
They're still so sweet.
Yeah, even when they won't let you in there, they're the nicest of people. Yeah, an old AirAsia plane that has been decommissioned, and they've turned it, or are turning it, into a cafe. So when you come, you can go to the submarine in the morning and then have your lunch in an old plane, hopefully in a few months.
So the main street is called Tanjungan Street. I think I'm saying it right, and it's basically full of cute little cafes, some restaurants, but it does get busier later in the afternoon or an evening. Obviously we're not here at that time, so it's a little bit quieter. But one of the main reasons we wanted to come here was for Hotel Majapahit, which actually has a very unique history.
Oh, look at this place. Absolutely stunning. I can see why people tell you, look at that. The architecture, the palm trees. This is like, they say, the Raffles of Surabaya. You have to come here, learn about the part it played in Indonesia's struggle for independence, and grab a drink, grab some food. And I think sometimes if you have time, they do tours of the hotel and will teach you of the history and the importance of the ripping, the tearing down of the flag. Makassi, thank you.
Oh wow, this is absolutely stunning. So I believe everything is still original from the Dutch colonial times. As you can see, you've got stained glass windows everywhere. There's intricate detailings in the walls, and we just need to decide if we can sneak a little beer outside.
This is absolutely stunning. So this property actually opened in 1911, over 100 years ago, and you can see that Art Deco Dutch colonial architecture throughout. Different wings were actually added throughout different periods of history, and in 1930 when they added a new wing, the likes of King Leopold III of Belgium and even Charlie Chaplin attended the party. Look at it. History. We are walking around history right now. Such a stunning property.
Cassie, thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, ice cold.
Cassie, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. A perfect way to enjoy this hotel, and the history of it is just so unique and actually extremely turbulent. It's been through many different names, and there was actually a Dutch flag that hung very proudly from this very building. And there was a very famous incident where, when they were fighting for their independence, they ripped down the blue part of the Dutch flag, which left the white and red, leaving Indonesia's flag today.
Can you imagine the important figures of history that have sat in these very courtyards, listening to that very fountain, drinking an ice cold bintang? Honestly, it's so interesting, the history that this hotel, the things that have happened within the walls of this building. During World War II, it was actually taken over by the Japanese and used as their headquarters in the area, calling it the Hotel Yamato. You can almost feel the layers of history and how poignant this place is for the history and the independence of Indonesia. And now you've got two idiots enjoying their ice cold bintang. Loved it. If you get a chance and you're in Surabaya, make sure you visit this historical hotel, grab a beer, do their high tea, go to the restaurant, do the tour, just to say that you have been within the walls of history. And for two bintang, it came to, hold on, let me check, 157,000, so about £7 English. I would say it's worth it to be able to visit such a unique property. Hello, is Chenghu? We can see the mosque, masjid.
Yes, yes.
In here?
We can go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, Makassi.
Where?
Yeah.
Inside?
The gate? Okay, Makassi, thank you so much.
Makassi, thank you. So we've just wandered. We look good. We have just wandered just outside of Chinatown to find one of the most unique places of worship in the country, which is the Chinese mosque. But is this the entrance?
I think so. Hello. Chenghu? Yeah.
It's okay, can look?
Wow, we seem to have entered like a school sports centre as well, but it is honestly one of the most unique places of worship. We've already seen the chicken church here in Indonesia.
From England? England.
Where are you from? Indonesia.
You like football? Who is your team? Me, Chelsea. Chelsea. Chelsea.
Oh no, what have we started now?
No, Chelsea.
Hello.
Chelsea, hello. And Persib.
Oh, you're Persib.
Persib. Persib Bandung.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yes, YouTube. Hello. Channel Dabble and Travel. Dabble and Travel.
Sorry,
hello.
are we gonna get them into
Sorry,
trouble?
we were just coming to see the mosque. Makassi, from England. England. Ah, they play football today. One day they play for Timnas. One day they play. Inshallah. Inshallah. Makassi. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh my god, talk about the cutest kids ever, but I do feel like we just interrupted our whole sports section. Anyway, the Chenghu Mosque, like I said, we have already seen a very unique place of worship here in Indonesia, the chicken church, and this so happens to be a Chinese mosque, and it is very cool.
So this mosque was actually built after a 15th century Chinese Muslim, and it's been built in a style of a Buddhist temple, which is very, very unique. And it's very unique to be in a sports field. They have built this, look, it's so impressive. They started works in 2001 and finished in 2003, but it's so unique.
It is really, really cool. I feel like the sports hall is new, because on photos that I've seen of this before, it was sort of in an open area, and now a lot of it seems to be under construction.
Very unique spot. Obviously, when you think of China, you don't think of Islam, and to have designed it in the style of a Chinese temple, and the colours, really unique. I'm not sure it beats the chicken church, but I like it. Hello. It's a Tugu monument. Monument, Tugu.
Yes.
Tugu. Berapa?
Monument.
Monument. Tugu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. How much?
Berapa?
3.
How much is 3?
Yeah.
30,000. 30,000. Okay.
30.
Okay, we go. Will we fit?
I know, this one looks a bit woodeny.
You actually can get these either bicycle or motor form, but I feel so bad getting on one that someone is having to cycle to fat. I was about to say English men, English people. It is 2024.
We are a little bit too tall for that though.
Yeah, so I couldn't have someone cycling. Makassi. Okay.
Whoa. Makassi.
Oh. We are very fat.
He said yes.
Yes, fat Englishman. And we are off. I don't actually know what they call these things. Are they tricycles? Are they tuk-tuks? Bike thingies? I don't know, but they had them in Yogya. Yogya is the only other place that I've seen them, and he did a very good price, 30,000 for a 8-minute drive. I'm not sure our friend quite knows. Hello! Makassi. Our friend quite knows where we're going. We're taking a little bit of quite a big detour. It's an 8-minute drive, and right now it still says it's an 8-minute drive. But we're having a nice tour through Chinatown, which is which is a bonus. Everyone's very friendly, but yeah, he's a little bit lost. Makassi, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We had to get out in the end. He didn't have a clue where he was going, but we have stopped at the old town on the banks of the river. I think it's an area that they're actually redoing, building back up, so it attracts more tourists. He's thrown me. I was expected to be at the monument. We're now in the old town.
Going on in Surabaya's old town. It's called Koto Lama, and it seems as though they are redoing some of the buildings and trying to make it like Jakarta's Kota Tua, which is what it reminds me of. Although, like I said, there's not a huge amount going on, there's not a huge amount to do. You can just look at some of the Dutch colonial buildings.
I'm sure if we came back in a year or two when the old town is finished, it would feel very similar to that of Kota Tua in Jakarta. We were planning to visit the old famous cigarette factory, but unfortunately it closed during COVID and it's actually been closed forever since. It doesn't look like it is going to reopen, but they have got a cool replica of a sedan. Played a very important role in the fight for independence, but I think we are actually now just going to head back to our accommodation and fingers crossed we can catch a sunset. Hello. Makassi, thank you. Hello. Makassi.
Can we please have one sambal pencit? Yeah. And one Balian please. Yes, please. Makassi. Hello.
Hello.
This
Makassi.
is my signature cocktail.
Thank you.
Love here with call this Barnet fish.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
This is from
Oh, we have a show.
yeah.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. Here we go.
Jasmine Duba for aromatic.
It's like a firework.
Yeah.
It's gonna go bang.
Yeah.
Is that the fizz in the Balinese fizz?
Yeah.
It smells good.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This one
And this one from sambal pencit.
Sambal pencit.
Yeah.
Perfect, Makassi.
Makassi.
From Surabaya.
From
Thank you so
Surabaya.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, Makassi.
Woo.
Cheers.
Cheers! We have made it back to our hotel for the rooftop for sunset. It's called Lavia. We had a quick change because we were absolutely sweating and stinking, and These are the most unique cocktails I think I've ever seen. Matt's is currently burning and it smells so good. So he's got the Balinese fizz.
Yeah, I really like this. They have a map of Indonesia.
Like secret
and it's like
recipes.
a cocktail from each region.
And mine is sambal pensit from Surabaya. Don't ask me what's in it or what it is, but here goes. Ooh, it's orangey, zesty, extremely bitter, and I don't know what that is on the top, but it's very cool.
Can you smell that? Can I lift it, do you think?
Oh my god, be careful.
Please don't drop it on me. Look at this. Oh, it smells like a temple in India. It smells absolutely amazing. Balinese bitter. Oh, that is nice. That is fresh. You can almost taste the smell of the incense at the same time, but the views from up here are lovely. I feel like this spot doubles as like a nightclub at night. They've got all like the neon lights inside and the views are amazing. You've got the river, you have the submarine behind me, and you can even see the island of Madura that is actually connected to Surabaya by this ginormous bridge.
We've literally ordered like 4 dishes, cheesy fries and tofu to start, and then a very unique nasi goreng.
We're also slowly working our way around the archipelago. We are now in Papua, having a Papua Americano. Oh, that is strong.
The main has arrived, and I was very excited for this. The nasi goreng with a twist. So it comes with a sirloin skewer, which is very unusual. Normally it's served with chicken, so I don't even know how to eat this. But look, we have it with an egg. We have said that nasi goreng has to be served with an egg, and we haven't had it. So I'm really pleased. Right, here goes. Let's try that with a bit of egg. Oh. The nasi goreng is super hot, but so is my mouth from the spicy tofu. But that's really, really delicious. And tofu time, steak time.
Nasi goreng with steak. Okay, impressive. But look at this, to me, the star of the show. We have got the black bunned cheeseburger. Oh. Makasih. The burger is amazing. It's so good. I don't know how they do it. I always look at these and I'm like, black burger looks a little bit unappealing, but it tastes amazing.